So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about why I no longer think that the makeup niche is necessarily the right niche for me and for my channel going forward. I have quite a few reasons that I want to kind of address, but I'm going to be doing my makeup with you, which might be a little bit ironic. I'm just going to get ready for the day and then just kind of wanted to chat with you guys about that. Yeah, let's get right into it. For the past few months, I have just been doing my makeup super naturally, super simple. So I'm just gonna start by combining my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter on my face, along with my MAC Face and Body, two super natural, dewy, glowy products. I'm just gonna kind of pop them all over and blend them out together. So I just kind of throw them on there, and then with my damp beauty sponge, blend out everything all over my face. I'm gonna get a super sheer layer, very natural, very dewy, very glowy. So I know it's been forever since I filmed, and thank you so much for your patience and even just like your support in general on my channel. I really appreciate it. I've had a lot of kind of things going on in my life. You guys already know about us getting the new house and putting the basement suite in, and we have a tenant. We've had her for a while. She's awesome, and all of that is going really well. And then we also got married in April, end of April. So it was a small wedding, and I had wedding planners and I had help, but it was a lot of energy and time and organizing and planning. So yeah, my channel just kind of got pushed aside a little bit more. I'm just gonna take my Bobbi Brown color corrector for under my eyes. And then the other thing that we had going on was my husband and I just got back from Bermuda. So I did a work locum overseas. That was 2 months, and that was a really cool, really amazing experience. I'll try to put some photos up so you can kind of see like what Bermuda looked like. Basically just looks like the most beautiful, perfect beaches that you could ever imagine. I guess it just kind of feels like ever since we moved from our condo into this new home, there's been so many big things that have happened that have just completely taken my attention away from filming. And I do miss it. And I think that's the good news. Like, that's a good sign, because when I started this channel a couple years ago, I really didn't think I would continue to like doing this if I wasn't seeing like a ton of growth. I have truly just missed filming. I love the process of planning, making the video, editing. Like, it's a creative process. I think it's like really kind of even like nice for myself to see that I still enjoy this. But the problem is I don't know how much I truly enjoy doing makeup tutorials. I think when I first started my channel, I just really didn't know what else to do, because I have multiple interests like many of us, or most of us probably do. So it's hard to kind of narrow your channel or your niche down to one thing. And I picked makeup because it was something that I was really good at. I had my blush bridal business at the time where I did makeup for brides. This will kind of take me into my first reason of why I don't really feel like makeup is necessarily the right niche for me. And that is, the older I get, I find the less makeup that I wear. It's hard because like I'm dedicating a full channel to makeup tutorials and different makeup looks, but I'm really not wearing very much makeup at all. Like I just don't. I like more of a minimal look, more of a supernatural look. That's my first reason. I just don't feel like I wear enough makeup in general to kind of justify doing a full channel about it. I'm just gonna take my Fenty stick in Mocha, just this beautiful kind of cool colored cream bronzer or contour stick. I'm gonna start to warm up my face a little bit with that. And then my second reason, as soon as I got back from Bermuda, I had one of my best friends get married. And of course I did her wedding makeup, and I was happy to do that. So I packed up all of my makeup, and you know, I have a lot of makeup. I have it in different kits and different bags kind of thrown into this extra room in our house. So I was getting everything ready for her wedding, and I was kind of feeling like, I don't know how much I enjoy this anymore. It just feels like there's so much clutter and bags of makeup and different places I'm holding makeup and storing makeup, and my husband uses that extra room for his office, and it just feels like there's a lot of clutter, a lot of products, not enough space, and that kind of feeling for me, just it's not a nice feeling. And every single time I go to travel, or you know, even just go on a weekend trip, or I'm trying to figure out what just my everyday makeup bag looks like, I just feel like there's constant rearranging all of the time, transferring products from drawers into bags, into different bags, into my personal makeup kit, into the business makeup kit. It just felt like it was time to look at everything and just purge. I have so many products that are, you know, old, expired, haven't been used for more than 5 years. And I just knew I needed to clean everything out. And it actually took me a full day to just dump all of my products out on the table, determine what I was going to throw away, what I was going to give away, and what I was gonna keep for myself. So I made a big bag of makeup that my girlfriends can go through, which they're very excited about. The rest of it, the makeup that I decided to keep, I cleaned them all out, desanitized them, made them nice and shiny and sparkly, washed my makeup bag, and let me tell you, it just felt so good to just organize my makeup space and have way less makeup. So now I kind of have everything organized in just these small little sets of drawers, and then I have my everyday makeup bag, which I'm using right now, which you can see has very minimal products in it, but it's nice and clean and organized. That'll lead me to kind of my third reason. When I started this niche, when I started this makeup channel, I knew that makeup and makeup tutorials was already a completely way oversaturated market. So I did try to make my channel a little bit different by not doing it like other makeup artists where they just do like any kind of makeup look, like anything goes. I did try to kind of niche it down so that I was focusing on more of like the classic clean and simple looks. But I think in general, the makeup content creation space is just a hard space to grow in. My point in saying this is that you really need passion to be able to succeed. And if you don't have passion for makeup, and I love makeup and I always will, but I don't think I have like this super big passion for it where I just want to buy products all the time and test products all the time. And it's not something that I feel I have enough passion about to continue this channel with. And in this market, I feel like you really do need that. Speaking of how I didn't want to purchase new products all the time, I did purchase this new Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. I bought this for my friend's wedding, and I have to say, I really do hate the packaging. Like, I think that's been a thing because it's messy. Like, you open it up and it just kind of gets kind of caked around the packaging. But the product itself is so pretty. It just combines your blush and highlight. Obviously, it's a cream product. So I just kind of like put it on. Doesn't matter if it's messy or whatever. And then I just take that same brush that I was using to do my contour and bronzing, and I just sort of blend it out, and then I add a little bit more on top after. It just totally gives you like this beautiful sort of flush glow. You don't have to do like your products separately. It's just quick and easy and perfect. Now I'm feeling kind of greasy, so I'm just gonna set everything with my Laura Mercier powder. This is one of the holy grail products I keep in my everyday makeup kit. And I'm gonna do that using my beauty sponge. I just like to tap off like the excess powder on my hand so I don't have too much, and then just kind of set the areas that need it. So my fourth reason of why I don't plan to continue my channel the way I have been, just sort of thinking about the longevity of the makeup channel. I see other beauty gurus and they've just got so much makeup, like a crazy amount of makeup. Like when they're doing beauty room tours and they have full rooms full of product, it kind of makes me feel like uncomfortable. Like if it's your career, you're gonna have a lot more of that stuff, but I just know that I personally don't want that. I don't want a space that's dedicated fully to makeup. For me, it's like the consumerism of it too. It's like, does one person need that much stuff? The thought of just purchasing more and more so that I could try new things and make new videos, it just didn't really jive with me very well. And I certainly, at the end of the day, you know, if this was something that became super successful, wouldn't want that much stuff. I'm kind of more of like a minimalist at heart, and by no means am I a true minimalist, but I don't like clutter. Like it actually kind of makes me like feel anxious if I have too much clutter going around me. When you've got tons of makeup and makeup all over your desk and your drawers and you're filling up your rooms, that just made me actually kind of feel anxious. So I don't know if that sounds silly. Even just like companies sending these makeup artists PR boxes, and it's just like in such excess. There's just PR boxes showing up at their house all the time. Like that's kind of the nature of the makeup niche if you're gonna be a content creator in makeup. And just none of that really jived with me. So that was another reason where I just didn't feel like this niche fits me perfectly. I would really like to know if you watching my channel and me kind of telling you all these things, do you relate to any of that at all? Or do you just feel like annoyed that I started this makeup channel and you liked the niche that, you know, that I was kind of doing, and you started following me, and now I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm completely into it anymore. I definitely want to know about like how you feel about owning so much makeup and buying so much makeup all the time, and yeah, just how you kind of feel about this industry and online content sort of niche in general. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, which I use all the time, every single day, because it actually does work to hold your brows in place. Curling my lashes. I just have this sample size Dior Iconic over curl mascara I've been using, and I actually do really like it. So yeah, it's just a lot that I've been thinking about lately, and thinking about where I want my channel to go and how I want to transition it. I wanted to start by just kind of telling you the truth and how I'm feeling and where I'm at. When I think about all the other interests that I have combined, they all outweigh my passion and my interest for makeup. I just don't think that this is kind of the right niche for me anymore. What I will say is that I still do love makeup, and I still like getting ready and feeling pretty, and I like having the skill to be able to do that, you know, really well. I always feel confident in the makeup looks that I wear out, and I like getting ready and going out and all of that stuff. Like, I still want to keep makeup as a large part of my channel, and still the same style of makeup that I kind of been promoting this whole time, which is like natural, classy, effortless, simple, easy makeup looks. But I want to transition my channel into something a little bit different. So I imagine I'll get a lot of you unsubscribing from my channel, and I'm totally okay with that. I just want to say again how appreciative I am that you subbed in the first place, and that some of you have been so supportive and sweet, and I love talking to you. Yeah, but I'm totally okay with that, because it is going to be different. It's not going to be this, you know, complete makeup niche anymore. So I imagine a lot of you will leave, and that's okay. I think I'm gonna kind of start fresh with something else. If you are interested, I would love it if you'd stick around. My next video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about where I see my channel going, and just kind of where I see my life going in general. So if you do stick around, I'll be very, very happy. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, I would really love to hear from you. So definitely comment below anything you feel like, and I'll definitely get back to you. By the way, this is the Huda Beauty Pinky Brown lip liner, which I absolutely love. It's so natural. It just kind of like makes my lips feel a little bit fuller. And then I'm just gonna finish that off with my Sugar Tinted Lip Balm in the color Rosé. So that's kind of the makeup look I've been doing lately. Super natural. When I go out, I do a little bit more, but I have noticed the trend of just kind of doing less and less and less. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your continued support, and I really hope to see you in my next one.